Alright guys, Seth and I back here today. This is what we're working on. We got the Fullheight backsplash back here, so we're going to be going in here, up and around, and through there. First step is get the stove out of the way. Alright guys, in this case here, we couldn't find, there's no shut-off valve here at the stove itself. The shut-off valve is somewhere in the basement, but it's above some drop ceiling, and couldn't find it because it's tight through there. So we just moved the stove out just enough, and we're gonna see if we have enough room to work behind it there. So joys of installing Fullheight backsplash. Seth's scared of the trash can, everybody. That's what happens when the guys at the shop don't listen to the template guy. Wasting my time. It's alright though, we're not gonna complain about it. Cool. Guys need some alcohol on here.
I got some of that.
Alright guys, we're just gonna glue this up here. So just a little tip for you. Most of the time, you want to put your glue on the wall. Don't put it on the piece in case you gotta take your piece back out to, do some refabrication to it or something. But usually our measurements always work. So, but you put it on the wall. It's a lot easier to clean the glue off the wall than it is your piece if it don't work. So. The metal on this bracket's just bent a little bit. It's holding the microwave in place here, so just fixing that up a little bit there. Whenever you measure for Fullheight backsplash underneath the microwave, you want to leave a little bit of space there so they have enough room to tip it down off the bracket and then out. Alright guys, we got a nice fit here. I'm going to turn you off for a second though, because I think we might be hitting on this bracket here a little bit maybe. Might be giving us a little bit of a gap here to the wall. Alright guys, second time's the charm. What happened was there was a couple little parts on this bracket that were sticking down that were just bent for whatever reason, so we had to straighten those out to make it so that this wasn't catching on anymore. Alright, this piece is in here. It sticks out. It's supposed to be flush with this end. It sticks out like a 1/4 inch here. So we just gotta scribe a 1/4 inch off that end and cut that. So that's kind of factored in there, just because you don't know how far off the stone's gonna stick out from the wall by the time you have like clumps in the wall and stuff. Alright guys, we just finished up. Everything's looking really good. Fullheight backsplash through here. Came out perfectly flush with our wall, looks nice. So over here looks really nice. Nice cutout around the microwave. Another great installation and fit.